Somewhere in the Pacific right now, a robot the size of a football field is politely telling turtles, "Excuse me, madam, just passing through saving the planet, one bottle at a time." It's like if Wall-E got a gym membership, learned marine biology, and decided to fight plastic instead of loneliness. And guess what? This AI-powered ocean hero doesn't just clean, it does it without ruffling a single fin, flipper, or fish. Yeah, the future is here and it's wearing flippers. So let's start the video. The ocean isn't just a pretty backdrop for vacation selfies, it's the life support system of our planet. It gives us the oxygen we breathe, regulates the climate, and feeds billions. Yet, in 2025, it's drowning in plastic. Scientists warn that by 2050 there could be more plastic than fish in the sea by weight. Microplastics are everywhere inside fish, inside seabirds, and yes, inside us. If you've ever eaten seafood or drunk water, congratulations. You're part plastic. And no, that's not the kind of hybrid we want it to be. This isn't just about garbage floating on the surface. It's about ecosystems collapsing, species vanishing, and humanity's own future teetering on the edge. But here's where the plot twists. The ocean has new allies. They're sleek, they're smart, and they never take coffee breaks. In July 2025, the Ocean Cleanup AWS, the group famous for tackling the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, teamed up with Amazon Web Services, AWS, to supercharge their mission with AI and cloud computing. Their goal? Remove 90% of floating ocean plastic by 2040. That's not a random PR number. That's a bold, data-driven target backed by machines that don't care if it's raining, windy, or 3 a.m. At the heart of this mission is System 03, a floating U-shaped giant stretching 2.2 kilometers. It glides through the water, herding plastic like an aquatic sheepdog, but with one big difference. It's designed with a marine animal safety hatch, MASH, that opens instantly if a turtle, dolphin, or other curious swimmer enters its path. This isn't some optional feature, it's a built-in instinct. Think of it as Alexa for marine safety. But instead of playing your playlist, it's saving a whale's life. By mid-2025, the Ocean Cleanup had already removed over 30 million kilograms of plastic from oceans and rivers worldwide. Their interceptor systems, solar-powered, automated barriers, and conveyor belts, are deployed in rivers across several countries, snagging debris before it ever hits the ocean. These aren't dumb machines blindly scooping up everything in sight. They use AI and sensors to distinguish between floating trash and floating life. That's right, your fish can pass, but your plastic bottle can't. It's one thing to tackle big visible trash. But what about microplastics, the ones smaller than a grain of sand? Enter AI-powered microplastic filters. These gadgets can capture particles as small as 100 micrometers while letting marine life swim freely. That's like catching a mosquito without harming the butterfly next to it. These filters are being installed in river mouths, wastewater outlets, and even onboard ships, silently and tirelessly scrubbing the water. The story gets even more cinematic when you meet the bio-inspired robots. These aren't clunky hunks of metal splashing through the water. They're sleek machines modeled after fish and jellyfish, designed to blend into the marine environment. They move with the grace of their natural counterparts, able to navigate tight spaces and dive deep while collecting plastics and even chemical pollutants. They're the James Bonds of the sea. Stylish, stealthy, and always on a mission. No tuxedo required. The advantage here isn't just aesthetics. It's stealth. Marine animals don't scatter in panic, and the robots can get closer to delicate habitats without causing harm. This makes them perfect for cleanup missions in sensitive or hard-to-reach areas like coral reefs, where traditional equipment would be too disruptive. In South Africa, the Ocean Cleanup is testing drones with infrared cameras to detect plastic patches from the air, even at night. Once spotted, cleanup vessels are guided to these hotspots, cutting down wasted time and fuel. It's like giving your ocean cleanup team a pair of night vision goggles and a treasure map. Meanwhile, private companies like CleanHub are making sure plastic is stopped before it reaches the sea at all. Using AI, GPS tracking, and blockchain, they've verified the safe collection and disposal of more than 8,000 metric tons of waste as of 2025. Every kilogram is tracked like a high-value package, only instead of ending up in your mailbox, it ends up out of the ocean. What makes this era of ocean cleanup different from the past is a relentless focus on protecting marine life. System 03's safety hatch is just one example. AI constantly analyzes live video feeds to detect animals in the area, pausing operations or rerouting when necessary. This isn't "oops, we caught a fish cleanup," it's "let's clean up without even touching a fish cleanup." Imagine a Roomba in your living room. It vacuums up dust but swerves around your cat, even giving her a respectful nod on the way. Now scale that up to the size of a football field, put it in the middle of the Pacific, and you've got the picture. The tech is incredible, but here's the uncomfortable truth. No machine, no matter how advanced, can win this fight alone. The machines can remove millions of kilograms of plastic, but if we keep adding more every day, we're bailing water out of a sinking ship without fixing the leak. That's where you with the phone in your hand come in. Storytelling is your superpower. Data is important, but emotion moves people. If you want your audience to care about ocean cleanup, don't just tell them 30 million kilograms removed. Show them the turtle gliding away after the mash hatch opens. Let them hear the hum of the interceptor's conveyor belt, see the trash pile up, and feel the relief when the water runs clear again. Start with a character, not a statistic. Could be a marine biologist on deck at sunrise, watching a cleanup system haul in another ton of waste. Could be a robot's eye view of the water, scanning for threats and treasures. It could even be a piece of plastic bottle, narrating its journey from a careless toss on land to a capture in the middle of the ocean. Build tension, show the problem in all its scale and mess, and then deliver resolution through the AI tech and the teams behind it. Sprinkle in humor, because doom scrolling has made people numb, and laughter can open the door to empathy. Today, our drone spotted a dolphin that seemed to be mocking it from below. The dolphin was right, we do look weird up here. Use visuals to lock in the memory. Side-by-side shots of a polluted river before and after the interceptor, close-ups of microplastic caught in a filter, wide shots of System 03 stretching across the horizon. Let your audience feel like they're on board. Every piece of plastic pulled from the ocean is a small victory, but the real win is the momentum we build together. These AI-powered systems aren't just gadgets, they're proof that when human ingenuity meets moral responsibility, we can tackle even the messes we thought were too big. As of August 2025, the tide is beginning to turn. Rivers that once choked with waste are running clearer. Marine sanctuaries report fewer cases of plastic entanglement. Even the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, once a symbol of hopelessness, is shrinking in monitored sections. This is progress you can see, measure, and share. Here's the truth: the most powerful stories aren't just told, they ripple. Every conversation you have, every post you share, every decision you make about plastic use is part of the same cleanup. The robots are out there right now, tirelessly sweeping the seas. The question is, will your voice join the current? Because if a machine can spend its life guarding turtles and catching trash without once complaining about Wi-Fi, surely we can find the energy to change our habits, spread the word, and write a happier ending for our oceans. And hey, if you enjoyed this little dive into the future of our oceans, don't just surface and swim away. Smash that like button like it's a plastic bottle heading for the mash hatch. Hit subscribe so you're always on deck for the next adventure. And drop a comment telling me what your dream ocean-saving robot would look like. Let's keep this tide of change rolling together.